Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. In this video I'd love to show you how to crochet this gorgeous fast ball from Pokemon. Now this one was actually requested for me to make, so this video is for you. Now, just like before, I'll ask you to just nip over to my Pokeball pattern that I will pop a card up here for, and come back when you've made the whole Pokeball in just red and white, and I'll show you how to make these details. You'll need your trusty 4mm crochet hook, which is also known as a G, a yarn needle, a few pins, a pair of scissors, and some nice yellow yarn. That's all we're going to use for this nice little fast ball. So to get things started, we're going to crochet these nice little semicircles. We'll need 4 in total, so I'll show you how to make one of them on camera, then I'll ask you to pause the video, rewind it, make 3 more. So let's jump right into these semicircles. We're going to take up our yellow yarn and start by making an open magic ring, just like so. Get comfortable with the yarn, and then we're going to chain 2. Next, we're going to half double crochet 5 times into this circle. So for that, we're just going to grab the yarn over the hook, go into the circle, grab hold of that yarn, and then grab hold again, and then pull through all 3 loops that are sat on the hook. There we go, so that's 1. Now we're going to have a total of 5. There we go. So now I'm just going to pull this ring, not fully closed. I'm going to leave a bit of a gap in there just so I can maneuver things around a bit. Next, I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to turn these stitches over, and now I'm going to half double crochet increase into every stitch. So that's 2 half double crochets into each stitch, and we'll have a total of 10 at the end. There we go, so that's the semicircle, and I know that because we did the chain 2 to start with in the magic ring and then did 5 half double crochets, we do actually have a total of 6. The last stitch is just here, but I'm not going to pop a half double crochet increase in there because it makes the circle bend round far too much. So that's why we're just going to work with these 10 stitches. So now all we need to do is snip this off and finish it off, leaving ourselves a nice long yarn tail to work with, because we'll use that to sew the semicircle onto the ball. So like I said earlier, I'll just ask you to pause the video, go back and make 3 more of these so we have 4 total, and meet me here in a minute and we'll go over how to make this nice little lightning strike here. So for this detail here on the top of the ball, I'm just going to create a slip knot onto the hook, get comfortable, and then we're going to chain 5. Next we're going to single crochet into the second loop from the hook and then all the way back down to the starting one, so we'll have a total of 4 single crochets. Now we're going to chain 1 and then turn the work over, and then we're going to single crochet twice, and then we're going to chain 1 and turn the work over again. Now we're going to single crochet twice, you see how it's starting to take shape now. So for the top bit we're going to chain 3, and then turn all the work over. And now we're going to single crochet into the second loop from the hook, then into the next chain, and then we're going to single crochet in those 2. So then we've got 4 single crochets on this row. I'm giving myself a nice long tail to work with for sewing, and don't worry if it looks a bit weird or crumpled, because we're going to really define the shape when it comes to sewing it on. As you can see, it's going to be a nice lightning bolt there, like so. So here's the Pokeball that I had made for this video. So all I'm going to do now is take up each semicircle and make sure that they line up nicely with the black band and pin them in place when I'm happy, and we'll tuck the tails in as we go. So I'm going to pin these here, 2 on that side, and then we'll discuss the lightning strike. So before we pin the lightning strike on, I'm just going to take a minute to sew these on. I must make sure that they are in line with not only each other but also on the other side as well. So as you can see, I've managed to line these up pretty much perfectly, so I'm pretty happy with that placement. Managed to do it on this one as well. Took a lot longer to get these ones right, but I'm happy with that one. So I'm just going to sew these on, and when I get to this starting tail, I'm just going to thread it straight through the ball and then snip it off, because we don't really need this for anything, because we're going to use these nice long tails that we left ourselves to sew them on. So I'll see you back here in a flash. So there we go, that's all the semicircles sewn on. I'm pretty happy with how they've lined up and how they've turned out. So I'm just going to grab this nice lightning strike here, and I'm just going to pin it straight above the button. I left probably about one round here space, but it can be as high up or as low down as you want. Probably going to try and recreate the same sort of distance, so just leaving one row here, one round's worth of space. There we go, I'm pretty happy with that placement, so I'm just going to sew this on. So there we go, that's my little fast ball. Now this isn't exactly the neatest, not compared to this one, but I'm not too bothered about that. Everything that I make is unique and individual, so I'm not too fussed about that, but it can take a few attempts. It's a bit of trial and error. Just remember to be patient with yourself, and it doesn't matter if it takes a few tries. As long as you're happy with it, that's all that matters. So there you have it. There's your little tutorial how to do the fastball. I hope that you enjoyed learning how to do this. I really do enjoy making these Pokeballs. I think they're so much fun to make. They work up quickly, and also they come out a perfect size for both kids and adults. I mean, they're perfect. So I just want to thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing so you don't miss my weekly tips, tricks and free crochet patterns. I'm hoping to do some Pokemon very soon to go with these Pokeballs, so make sure you don't miss it and just hit that little bell for me as well. It all really helps me out. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.